post-Christmas bonfire, keeping the neighborhood warm. We started this thing up 9 o'clock this morning. It's about 4:15 right now. Starting to get a little dark, so I figured I'd put out a little update. We did have an inspection today on the house. Wasn't anything major. It was a framing mechanical inspection. They come by and finish off looking at the framing, make sure everything's where it's supposed to be, hurricane clips, brackets, blah, 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 all the special stuff you're supposed to put in the house to make sure it stays together. So they came by and looked at that. It wasn't much to look at because a lot of the mechanical side of the inspection was something like an HVAC system. We don't have that in the house. We have a wood burning stove, which has already been signed off. And the mini split might happen a few years in the future, but it's not going in the plans right now. It's not. We're leaving it there as an option if the house doesn't stay cool enough during the summer, put it that way. So as far as the mechanical side of that inspection we had today, wasn't hardly anything to look at. Inspector came by, BS for a while, look at the clips and the brackets that we were supposed to use as per the plans, made sure they were there, and signed off and left. So this has been my job basically for the day since I couldn't start the insulation on the house today. This is what I decided to do, get rid of one of these burn piles. We've got another burn pile that was a little bit bigger than this one, and then a ginormous one that we got to get going. I'm thinking this one will probably be burned down to the point where I won't have to be at it, manning it in about a day. Of course, I don't have to be at it tonight. I'll kind of spread it out tonight so it stays warm, but doesn't have the flames shooting up. Spread it out with the backhoe a little bit, and then in the morning I'll come out and pile it back up and get it going again. Whew. Kind of a relaxing day though. Just sit out here next to the bonfire and help it burn, get it all burnt down. This is all slash from around this area of the yard. We do have more of it. Plenty more slash out here. That'll be another burn pile later in the future. This is all just down trees though. It's all beetle kill. You can see further out there, there's more stuff out there. This was just from, I'd say, shoot, an acre. That's what I piled up. A lot of fallen trees on our property, a lot of beetle kill to clean up. This side's a tidbit warmer. Whole bunch of coals in there. Ooh, a little T-post right there is kind of warm. Keep my hands warm. It's nice to be out of a burn pile on a cold day though. You don't have to worry about staying warm. I didn't even start a fire inside. Came out here and sit next to a big bonfire, rotate yourself. Stay warm all day long. We had to get a burn permit, a special burn permit, to burn these piles, these 3 piles that are pretty big. I think this one started off probably close to 18-foot diameter. I just lit the middle of it and then just kept pushing the outside stuff on top of it. So the pile itself, this is probably about as big as the actual burn got. But we had to go to the state website and fill out a burn permit request to be able to burn these 3 piles. They want to know how close your neighbors are. They have regulations like the dirt here. You can see the dirt where I ran my backhoe around. They want to see a lot of mineral soil on the ground around it so it can't spread. Even in this time of year, you'll see, like down here, you'll see this area right here where the smoke is. That stuff's creeping out. It's going through all that compost and burning it. But out there it has just mineral soil, so this can't creep out too far. I'll give this another hour or so, fire the backhoe up and bring it over and smooth it out a little bit. Smooth it out for the overnight process. I don't want neighbors driving by in the middle of the night and seeing a huge burn pile going with nobody out here. And I have no intention of staying out here all night. I think it's time for another cup of coffee. I'm gonna go inside and make some coffee. Don't forget, guys, go make something.